NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyes up until my underneath my eyebrows, and then I'm going to take this eyeshadow and use it as my transition shade, and I'm going to list down the products and all the eyeshadows that I've used. So next I'm going to take a medium brown eyeshadow, and I'm very lightly just going to carve out my crease. It's a pretty blended look, it's not a cut crease. So next I'm going to take this dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this on the crease, on the lower part of my crease, and I'm just going to give it a very blended look. Next I'm going to take this Epic eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This is a foiled eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that all over my eyes on the lid area, and I'm just going to connect it with the dark brown eyeshadow so that it has a V shape. Next I'm going to take Magic Act. This is again a foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to place this just on the center of my lid area. I'm just using my finger to dab it. You can use a brush if you want to. And next I'm going to apply very thin winged eyeliner. I'm using my Inglot gel eyeliner, and I'm sorry if my voice is sounding raspy. I'm having cold. I'm just going to wing it, and I'm going to make small strokes. It's going to create a smooth winged eyeliner. Next I'm taking this glitter by TS Cosmetics, and I'm going to use my Duraline. I'm just going to mix it with the Duraline, and I'm just going to apply this just below the crease. And now I'm taking the Balm Marie Luminizer, and I'm just going to apply a very thin line underneath my eyebrows just to highlight. And I just color corrected, and I'm applying MAC Prep and Prime concealer. This is in dark. Since I have very dark circles, I'm just going to apply this first. And midway I realized I have not actually applied my foundation, so this is a big mess, but eventually everything works out. So now I'm just going to apply this creamy beige concealer from LA Girl Pro Conceal, and now I am going to apply my foundation. I think I've used Maybelline's Fit Me foundation for this one. So I'm just going to apply this, and Beauty Blender is going to take care of everything. So yeah, I'm just going to blend everything using my trustworthy Beauty Blender. Now I'm just going to very lightly do some contouring. This is again LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. So I'm just going to contour my nose, and I'm having a blog post coming up very soon on how to contour and highlight. So you can use some pointers from that one also. And I've also contoured my cheeks, my forehead, and my jawline pretty heavily actually. It's not a light contour by any means. So I'm just going to highlight one more time because I wasn't feeling the highlighted portion that much. So I'm just going to use the creamy beige and apply it on the center of my face. And again, Beauty Blender to the rescue. I'm just going to blend the highlighted portion using the Beauty Blender, and for the contour I'm going to use a brush. So in a minute everything will look better. Right now it's all pretty messy, I know. So I'm just going to use this brush this is a synthetic brush. I'm just going to use this to blend everything into place, and then very lightly I'm going to set my face with a powder. I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix powder in NC40, and very quickly going to contour my nose also. This brush is actually very nice to do nose contouring. It's so easy to get it done with. Swoosh swoosh and you're done. So yeah, I'm just going to set my face very lightly with the MAC Studio Fix powder, and underneath my eyes I'm going to use the same powder, but I'm going to use a smaller brush because I want some extra coverage underneath my eyes, also to set the concealer and the color corrector. So I'm using the same powder, but I'm using another brush, so it's also going to clean up underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to use a bronzer to kind of just set the cream contour. This Jessup brush I really enjoy for powdering and bronzing the face. It's really very nice. It gives a very nice blend. I'm going to use this Glam Gals blush. It's like an orangey, peachy kind of a blush. It goes well with the green eyeshadows. So I'm just going to apply that on the apple of my cheeks and pull it upwards so that I have like a lifted cheekbone effect. Now I'm just going to set my face using the Colorbar Stay in Place Mist, and just when it is wet I'm just going to apply my Balm Mary Luminizer as my highlighter. You don't have to make that weird face at all. No. And I'm just using just a little bit for my nose as well. Now I'm using this Etude House eyebrow gel. I'm just going to run that through my eyebrows. It's so easy and quick to just get it done with. Now I'm using the same brown eyeshadow. I think this one is Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line, and using the same brown eyeshadow I used for the crease, I'm just applying it a little bit closer to the lash line. So now I'm just going to add some mascara and add some false eyelashes, and do a quick outfit change and be right back with the lipstick application. So I'm just going to move ahead with the lipstick, and the lipstick I'm using is Colorbar's 008 Rustic. I really love this lipstick. It's like an orange rust color lipstick. I often get asked about this one. So I really enjoy this one, and I thought it's going perfectly with this look. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you all like it, and a full outfit post is going to be on my blog, so don't forget to check out the full outfit there. And I'll see you on the next one, and do check out my last 2 videos, and do subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching Glammy Gal, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.